Hello.
Hello.
Hey Dev, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's going on with you? What's that voice?
Uh, I think it's echoing.
It's what?
The your voice is echoing, I think.
My voice is not echoing, man.
Uh, yeah, I think it's fine now.
Yeah, so what's going on? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Finally back to Delhi and enjoying with friends.
That's wonderful to hear. So, and like, what's up?
Yeah, so I was previously like we were discussing on this Avalanche name services. So I was thinking we can create some bounties for the UI and the smart contracts that we have to like deploy and all those things.
Sure, yeah, why not? Like, so I would like to update you like what's going on with existing like Avalanche name services related stuff. So, like, I mean, what you could do is you could find someone who could do the UI changes and, like, essentially, um, user interface. I'm gonna make this as a task also on Notion. So this is going to be for ANS. So, what do you have in mind? Tell me.
Yeah, so if you like can give me a demo or something, like what's the current scenario, like we are at the deployment stage, uh, so I can like write something about it and create bounties for these individual tasks. So invite some developers from Gitcoin and they can like start working on it, and we can fund them some like BTC or any other cryptocurrency that is acceptable.
So what happens here is that uh, can you when I think you might have to mute when I'm speaking or something.
Yeah, sure.
So what happens here is that the status is quite simple. That you have these migration of the services. So there are repositories like that needs to be forked for the stream. Yeah, it's I've sent you on your Discord. No problem. So what happens is this that you have to wait, hang on, Discord. So what happens is like there is a part that requires us to first fork these repositories. So essentially, these repositories need to be forked. And what happens with these repositories is that you have these ANS contracts, and you have these sort of essentially a deployment over the testnet network needs to be set up. And right now, most of the work is around like local testnet, and so ENS contracts that needs to be deployed. So what needs to be deployed is the ENS registry, and so we call it ANS registry rather than ENS because it's more like. And then what happens is that you deploy public resolvers, and these public resolvers are essentially the indexing part of the whatever is going to resolve, like the top level domains essentially. So in our case, we have AVAX, and I think we would like to support .1 and other DNS formats also, just how the way that ENS is also supported. Then you have registrar deployments contracts, so basically. So the job of the registrar is to It's to essentially have the public resolvers, and like some kind of a price function or actors, and sort of does the commitment functions. And once that is done, then we have the I think we have this is, but I think this is what essentially is. There is this base registrar implementation also. So these are basically, and I think I've updated the code already on the Muller's. So we that's the first job here, is that to create the sheet and ENS related. So create these forks of the repositories, and then make some changes so it's there. And the second part is the user interface part. This is basically further tasks for ANS. So right now, the UI is essentially blocked with the legacy contract. So we have to remove these functions. Second part is to remove the logo and some of the ENS related UI stuff, and then implement the functionality with the Fuji network. So you have to use, well, basically you have to put these network and mainnet network. So these are and publish the website, on the AVALANCHE domain, on the AVALANCHE. So I have this AVANS.domains, okay, and documentation needs to be published. So these are the things that needs to be done basically. Okay, so I've created this as a task here, and this goes into your deploy ANS basically, and it's a priority right now. So we could give this timeline around let's say December of 11th or something like that, and release of this and that. So I'm giving it to you, and you can add these engineers here. And I think that's the idea. So I'm sharing this with you also at this point of time on the chat. You can have a look at it. And so though I can give you some kind of a demo. I mean, there is not a demo, but what you could do is take a look at this. It requires me to do a lot of stuff actually to be able to open up the demo. I can show you something. What I can show you. So meet Mr. Johnson also.
Hi, Dave.
I've tried to send you.
Yeah, but it didn't open the ping times. It didn't even open the browser.
Can you show me? You have to click here.
No, but same thing. It just takes its time.
Yeah. Okay. And so I'll show you something here. I mean, I'll try at least what I was doing. Okay, so where is that? And I have to figure out a few things, man. It's pretty heavy stuff here, these contracts. Contracts doesn't need to be, you don't need to do anything. Subgraph needs to be running. So let me check. So we need to deploy the subgraph also, this, deployment of the subgraph. Deployment of the subgraph. So these subgraphs are going to be something like this. AVAX, ANS/subgraph. So this is going to be on the protocol level basically. And I think we have a subgraph running right now. So So what I'll do is yarn setup. Okay, so I mean, I'll try to. So there's subgraph part is there, and then you have a bunch of other things. You have to deploy these contracts, and the user interface can be deployed on the IFS. This IPFS part. So that's the idea. So these are the issues that we need to be focusing on right now. I'll show you, and there are a bunch of other like uh, code level stuff that needs to be deployed, figured out essentially. So NVM install, yarn setup local. So that's the one. That's one of the aspect here. So subgraph is basically the querying part. I think it's already registered. I don't know. I don't even remember what I did, but that's how it is. So I have to go make this. Okay, yeah. I have to stop this. NVM use. So I think let me try and share the screen. Okay. I'll just do a tab here. Okay, 1 minute. Can you hear me, Dave? Are you with me right now?
Dave?
Dave?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
But
perfectly
I think
fine.
things are pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happens here is this. I think I was trying to do something related to it. And so, can you? Okay, you're also there.
Second time, go on.
Okay. So I'm gonna share the screen with you, and Jay is also here. And let me share the screen like this Chrome tab. So, okay, so this is how it looks like so far. I'm trying to connect it with the. And what happens here is that I have to console.
Dave just left the chat. There's
Dave
some
left.
bandwidth issue. I think that's being whatever's going on.
That's a problem.
Just keep going, keep going. I'm listening.
Dave has some issues, man. So why we have this debugger active here?
Remove all debuggers, remove the
Yeah.
breakpoints. Some code that's persistent. The breakpoints are persistent.
Why is it called? Is it working? 1337. And why it's not working? Gee. Which contract is it failing?
So if I get this right, since I don't know if there is, I don't think he's there, but this naming service essentially is still going to run on in serverless mode or in
Complete serverless mode, yeah. Okay, and yeah, it's basically like it's complete. It's going to be running on top of this blockchain now. I think this guy's gone. It's okay. So we just try to figure out where is this issue coming up, because Connect. Okay, so I have to figure this out essentially. Why is this coming? Error call? What call, man?
Set up it.
Something is going wrong. Yeah. Testnet and mainnet. So I think he's not available. So what we'll do? Some kind of call is going wrong. But where it could be?
This is some paper programming.
What?
Let me see your shared screen. Debug here.
No, you cannot see that.
Arey, yeah. Internet ping times and shit.
Okay.
So, man.
No, I think we don't have to debug it long actually. But it's just the idea that we just have to. Model, hey there. So yeah, get rider, something like that. Yeah, something here. There's some issue going on with this thing. It's actually not even.
It was just stacking up, right? 5, 6.
This one. Dave, can you hear us? Oh, I think he's just going out, in and out. That guy's getting some fun. So there's some call that it's failing basically.
What's the callback going for? Wait, connect. Who's the connect? This?
No, I think,
Yeah, this is the connect.
yeah, but I think here it's failing somewhere. Setup ENS. No, it's not failing here. It's supposedly failing here. Something.
Wait, undefined. These normal.
Yeah, this is normal. Yeah, it's failing there actually. So ENS.js. Setup ENS. Where is it? We have to go there actually. देव के तो बेचारे लाले लग गए यार वो.
It's like that getting kicked out of the server.
He's like, चल क्या रहा है भाई? Kicked out of the server, why? एक minute.
If your ping times are bad.
Ping times are bad, yeah. And there I was working on something else, but I think it's okay.
I think what's happening is that since you're hosting, I don't think that can be the case.
No, that shouldn't be the case, but
On the server side.
or on the side.
Server side.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Okay. Wait, undefined.
No, that shouldn't be a problem, but what's going on is something else. You're feeling like sleeping.
No, I'm paying attention. Just yawning is if more circuits getting activated.
Yeah?
Yeah. Breath is tied to that.
I don't know. Okay, this is where we are right now. I think it's somewhere here failing.
Why is it? 1 second. ENS address
Yeah.
and enforce read only is undefined. Fine. This is INF URA.
In Fura. INF.
Okay. So in Fura and like these values that are coming up as undefined, do you want to actually have some values there?
No, that's okay. That's completely fine. These values.
Do you want to do a run with those values changed?
Yeah. Okay, so null. The provider is null. Essentially,
So this is not. This is
custom
skipping.
provider. Yeah, custom provider string. And this is the custom provider.
What is it? Oh, keep going. Not yet. Not yet. Come on.
Yeah,
Wait.
this one.
JSON RPC. What's the value of the? One second.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, there is something. It's not. It's not there. Open the object.
No, it's so this is completely working. Yeah, this provider is getting done here. Connection is through MetaMask. Mr. Dev is missing. Fine. So network ID we have 1337. Fine. Provider network ID registry address. Where is registry address? Yeah, ENS address is undefined basically.
तो था ना उधर ऊपर तो
नहीं,
वहाँ पे एक
वहाँ
ENS
से-
एड्रेस अनडिफाइंड है
नहीं,
so you
हाँ.
set up the ENS the endpoint.
No, that's not how it should be actually. वो ऐसे नहीं होगा क्योंकि वो ना एक्चुअल में सेटिंग है दैट सेटिंग हैज टू बी गिवन बाय समबडी in the sense for a different function call.
Okay, so then do one thing. If not return if undefined, revert to a default value. That's something else. Like even if that value returns a null,
Yeah.
specify a default value.
So yeah, let's
If the caller
here
fails.
no. Here it gets no. Here is the address I've already specified no. Here no address. So yeah, here it fails actually. You know why?
Has registry. Yeah. What's the value of that? It's there. It's there.
Yeah, registry address.
Undefined.
No, this is the address no.
Oh yeah. See.
It's undefined. No, why? Because it's still not
Right,
initial. No, it's not still initially. What do you call that?
Initialized.
Yeah, because
So
see,
then put a weight on it. Put a weight here for this class to initialize. Like
it will see network ID, registry address. So it will look up from here, no? So it will basically get to have here. This is a registry address. Now it got it, no, from here up. Okay, and then this, yeah.
there. Is there? Is this
Yeah,
a
it's
value?
there, yeah. So it tries to look up all of this. And this contract is,
Is it returning? Yeah.
it's returning provider address. No, it is
wait.
returning. See, it's the address provider. Okay, it's coming actually.
Yeah, and this DNS is also being initialized.
Yeah, it's getting initialized. Now registrar needs to be set up, okay? And
Yeah,
this
setup registrar is the main class, right?
Yeah, that's where. Wait, let me see where is this guy. Dave has gone away, so I think it's fine. So I think it is getting recorded, so he can look at it. What's going on? Then I think we'll just quickly finish this. Yeah. So what? Why are you making faces? This guy is like, look at this guy. He's making faces. Anyway, this is fun actually.
Hi, Dave. I was just calling, like, the name is like, it's not Dave, but somebody else is called Dave, and I call them Dave. And
I think you can use other service provider instead of Infura for Avalanche. See, he's there.
No, he's not.
Cool. Yeah,
he
just
came and went out.
Wonderful. No, he chat पर है ना. Like, I hope you're watching. Dave, are you watching us? He's watching us. No?
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
See.
Cool. So let's just finish this. So Dave, we're going to finish this and have this Discord conversation faster. I mean, these are the issues. That's all which we are facing. These are basic issues. For an example, this gets to. I'll just finish this part. So it should have the. Resolver here, and the resolver address should be, so the resolver address is unable to fetch, basically. That's the whole idea here. So that's where it's failing, essentially. It should not fail there, but it's failing because something has happened there. Now, this is something which we have to figure out. Anyway, so like the idea, but why I would like to see once more why is this resolver address is failing, because I fixed this up and now if this is happening, then there is something wrong basically. So yeah, so this part needs to be done. Yeah, this part is failing. Call revert exception. Why?
Because bytes 32, go keep on doing error. There's a class here.
Yeah.
Call exception.
So this is the argument. Let me just
Bytes
see.
32.
Yeah.
Is there a are you doing a
That's perfectly fine. So what we could do is check this up quickly. So these are the issues, Dave, that we have to focus on, and that's the task that you could like give to other developers also. I'll still quickly check all these things. Like it should work actually because network Avash or what? Network. So basically ENS is equals to now what is it going to be? Ether, so contract ENS registry. Okay, so we have this now, and we need to have name hash resolver. So it should resolve this, but it's not resolving. Why? Who knows? I mean, it should resolve this this is basically AvaX, but these are the little issues that we are facing right now. Invalid or something.
because
Double quotes now.
I thought you were going to remove the double quote.
Yeah, call revert exception. So basically, this is something's going on. I don't know why.
So you need a callback.
Oh,
You need a callback for this.
why?
Uh,
No, this is not how it should be. No. Transaction.
It's returning a promise.
No, it's exception. So it's an error essentially. Why is it happening?
Syntax. Wait. Keep on.
Byte 32. Yeah, so it's the transactions are failing because of certain thing. I don't know why, but that's how it should be in life. So it's okay. I mean, I will have. I don't want. I don't want to spend time on this now. But yeah, so essentially, these are the small issues that's getting us like into the way. But it should give us the resolver, which is the, I don't know why it's failing. That's the, maybe I did something. So, and yeah, so that's the idea here. So I think we'll just go ahead with it, and I'll reproduce this on my local create issues and GitHub. Yeah, perfect. So, okay, so I think that's what it is for now, and we'll talk to you on Discord.
All right. See you then.
See
Dave.
you.
Yeah.